Hi everyone, my name's Dan. I'm a British entrepreneur. I run a group called Coffee with Dan, a coaching group called Espresso with Dan. I'm a best-selling author and somehow I've become very successful. A little bit unknown to myself, but fortunately thanks to people like Tina, she's turned me from someone who is an extremely busy fool into an individual who has a business which will be turning over 7 figures within the next few months. So we've done very, very well. I learned a lot from Tina, which is the reason why I'm doing this video today. If any of you do know me, I am an extremely whimsical creature and it takes an awful lot to tie me down to do to anything, but Tina is one of those people that I truly value, and I wouldn't have the business I have today if it wasn't for her. So what did she do for me? Back in the day, I was just a copywriter, not just a copywriter, but that's what I was doing. I joined with a couple of other people, a designer and a Facebook advertiser, and we created a little agency. And very soon, within sort of 3 to 5 months, we were hitting the $30,000 to $50,000 per month turnover mark. The downside was that we were extremely busy. We were busy fools. We were chasing our tails all the time, and it often felt like we get to the end of the day and there was never enough hours. There was never enough time. Things we delivered on our projects, but it was always very much last minute. We were chasing people. There's a lot of stress, and to be honest with you, it got to the point where I nearly just walked away because I'd had enough. Simple as that. I'd just done with it. I was introduced to Tina by a mutual friend, and I wasn't 100% sold on the idea of having someone help me with my project management and systems, because it's not really my natural state, and I thought having someone come into my business, into my world, and tell me what to do was going to make me a very unhappy Dan. It was the exact opposite. Tina is extremely patient. She's used to dealing with type A entrepreneurs like myself and people who are, let's just say, a little bit scatty minded. She was phenomenal. She walked me through everything we had. We had structure, we had systems in place, and it often provided just a really good sounding board, because Tina's worked with so many entrepreneurs, both online and offline, and she's managed to make them very, very successful people, and that was part of the reason that I wanted to work with her, is the growth that these people have achieved since that they invested in her time. So obviously a little bit of skepticism at the start, but soon to that, within literally the first session, that was gone, because she'd set up everything. She took all the stuff that was going on in my head, put it into systems, structured it, gave people deadlines, gave people accountability, and it gave me my freedom. I have kept those systems in my life. I mean, it was nearly 2 years ago I first invested in Tina, and just to give you an idea of how valuable that has been, we're 2 years on now. I'm currently sat by the seaside in this very kind of, I say, interestingly decored Airbnb. The sea is just over there. It's 11 o'clock when I'm doing this now. 2 hours work, I'm done for the day. The day is my own. I'm completely free to do as I please. This is the power of having really good systems and structure, and this is the power of having Tina in my corner at some point to actually teach me how to do this. So for those of you who are watching, maybe a little bit on the fence or a little bit unsure, if you are a chief exec or a business owner and you're hitting that medium to high 6-figure mark, you're looking to push forward to 7, you're finding yourself maybe cash rich but kind of time poor, things aren't happening, you consistently have to chase people and do stuff that realistically, as a number one, you shouldn't be doing. Tina is definitely the woman for you. I'm a big fan of the 80-20 principle. Yes, I can write all the copy. Yes, I can put together funnels. Yes, I can do some basic coding. I can do every function in my business, and I'm a big believer in knowing how to do that in your business as well. However, my superpower, my genius, the thing that I'm good at, is not that. My thing that I'm good at is leadership, is growing people, showing up every day and delivering what I do in Coffee with Dan, Espresso with Dan, across my consulting clients and across my publishing endeavors. So what Tina gave me was the freedom to pursue the shit I'm really good at and completely get rid of the stuff that I am not good at. So I hope that was of use. If any of you want to reach out to me for a personal reference with regards to Tina, feel free to. It's dan@coffeewithdan.com, but I wholeheartedly recommend her. The money I invested her has paid back, I'd say 20 to 50 fold. I don't even know, but all I know is it's a lot, and I'm a very happy boy. Take care.